Getting ready for this trip, I was excited because I'd been here before, but I was also nervous because I knew what we were getting into.
It's always good to get a team together and head off early in the morning to the airport. Sometimes it's a bit of a challenge getting up going early in the morning, but eventually we get there, get everybody herded together and on the plane and off we go.
It was kind of chaotic, but it was really fun. Everyone was excited.
I love bringing new people to Haiti, just seeing their reactions to the crazy driving.
It appeared as though there were absolutely no rules whatsoever as far as driving goes.
Driving all the way from Port-au-Prince to Tricot. A lot of dusty roads and very hot, of course.
It's always a fun drive. It takes about 5 hours and go through lots of interesting scenery on the way.
Arriving here was a relief, but also just a joy. I find when I'm here, I just feel like I'm home.
So it's always nice when new people arrive and we get to show them the village of Tricot.
Walking through the village and just showing them everything. Hearing the kids singing at devotions for the first time. One of my favorite parts of bringing new people.
Where we were living, it's all open. There's no ceiling, no windows.
You're surrounded by just, of course, the sounds coming from the trees.
We started to remember things from last time, like, oh yeah, that rooster that crows like all night long. And so we were all really glad we brought earplugs.
I sleep like a rock when I'm here. The fresh air is great and the animals don't bother me.
But you acclimatize, and apparently there was a dog fight last night and I slept through it.
We tried to focus on building the relationships that we had started the last time we were there, and it was really exciting to see the things that they've accomplished.
It's amazing, and I love coming back here and catching up with some of the people I've gotten to know here and seeing the growth and the change and just what's happening.
So one of our goals here in Haiti is to come alongside our Starfish Ministry staff. I just love talking to Lizette.
She's the director of her center and I'm the director of the childcare center at SouthRidge. And it was really neat to see how similar our jobs are.
Hearing her desires and dreams for the kids in the orphanage.
Lizette, who runs things here, is just an incredible woman, and I just love seeing the progress she's making with the kids.
Daniel Flusmund, he's our director in Haiti for Starfish Ministries. He looks after all of our ministry functions in Haiti and leads our staff there. Over the last 6.5 years that he's worked with Starfish, we've become best of friends and puts his whole heart into it and is a fantastic leader and a fantastic preacher too, even though he's not a pastor.
The food, amazing.
It was all really good. Lots of rice, lots of meat.
It was really exciting for me to see French toast on the table for breakfast this morning, as we taught the cooks how to make that a couple years ago. So it was neat to see that they remembered how to make it, tasted great, and we appreciated it.
About 2.5 years ago, we started building a new facility in Tricot called the Learning and Development Center. LDC is what we call it for short. And it was a building that we saw the need for to really do training with the people. A few months after it opened, Daniel and his team actually began a church there. So that was our first church in Tricot. And now it's in use almost every single day of the week.
One of my favorite things to get to do here that we don't usually do at home is to ride in the back of the pickup truck.
I don't know what it is, but standing up in the back of the truck and having the wind just take us away is fantastic.
Driving through the village and down to the market and up to Bel Air. It was all in the back of the truck. It was really fun.
So during this trip, we managed to lay the foundation for our church in Bel Air. Bel Air is a village high up in the mountains, and all the materials have to be hauled in by hand. It's quite a project. There was over 100 workers working on it for 12 hours in the day just to get the concrete down, and they did a fantastic job.
So we put together an obstacle course at the orphanage. And I feel like that was something they'd never experienced before.
It was just really neat afterwards to discuss with them how that can relate to the tasks that we do every day, how some are easy and others are hard.
We have many ongoing projects in Tricot and the surrounding area. This week I worked with Ethan and we were able to get the electricity working in the dorms next to the LDC. They were glad to finally have some lighting in there.
I loved going to Pommier and seeing the kids again.
I loved seeing the teachers that I met last year and just talking to them about what they've been doing with their students since we saw them last.
On our last full day here, we got to teach 50 teachers from various Starfish Ministry schools, and I just so appreciate the passion that Kathleen has to train these teachers to just capture the heart of children and build relationships with them.
It was a challenging day, but it ended with one of the teachers, well, they were thanking us, and he said that it was the best day of his life, which was pretty amazing to hear.
loving the team that I'm with. I mean, every year it's a new team, and it's always been wonderful.
It's been a great week in Haiti with the team. This Sunday morning, the team was able to attend the Cornerstone Church in the LDC. The team was involved in many projects and lots of teaching with orphanage kids, high school students, and our teachers. It's always fantastic to have new people along. We had several that have been here for a second, third, and even the fifth time. And so we appreciate those people a whole lot, and always welcome to take more.